setting up my meeting for YouTube Live. Okay. It says my meeting is now being live streamed. Okay. Everyone else getting their cameras on? Franco, Rachel, and Gabriel. Okay. Okay, we're ready to go. Well, others that will be trailing behind. We have a lot of things to cover, so I don't want to take any more time. Okay, welcome. What I'd like to do today is give you feedback about the projects, talk about what are our next weeks together. I can't believe it. It's the middle of November and next week is Thanksgiving. So we have a lot to be grateful for. And then especially I'm grateful to be able to be with you this afternoon in this class. Okay, so let me start off by sharing my screen. I'll start with talking about what are the tasks that we have to do till the end of the semester. And I'll give you feedback about your projects. We'll be set up in some breakout rooms. We'll take attendance and then we'll continue. Okay, so let me start my screen share. I'm sharing my screen. Let me go to my Zoom here. So I was in my Zoom meetings. We're going to our section. And you can see, let me just make sure I get out of here. So at this point, if I look at what's due, I see that today, let me just put this off so we can see the same thing that you are, that I see here was the University of Miami Wix presentation. You can look at this, that you can download. For today, we said quiz chapter 12, the Wiley Plus adaptive assignment. And what I wanted to do was each group is required today to submit their draft URL to the audit group, publish their Wix website using their free version of the Wix, and adding basically the team page, upcoming events, short videos, plans and pricing, potential sponsors. Once I go over what you have today is next Monday, by next Monday, and many of you even can start doing this week, is I want you to create 3 social media platforms. And here I say posting at least twice a week. I would even be posting every day. You have something to post. And in this case, make sure all your social medias work. And at this point this week, I want you to upgrade to the business basics. And once you upgrade to the business basics, I want you to create a domain name, which will be and try to find a good domain name. And also under your dashboard, you'll see under marketing, there's a spot for get found on Google SEO steps. You want to have a couple of people work together on that. The About Us page to do the bookings and Zoom integration. So right here, everybody make note, this is your promo code. When you're going to upgrade, you're going to use this promo code of Wix Higher Ed exactly the way it is. So you can use this, and this will be good to upgrade you, and you will get to have your domain name with your website. Once this is complete, and you even later on after this class, and you don't want to maintain the domain name, you still can have your website, but it will be degraded to the Wix URL. Here's a little Loom on how to do the SEO optimization. And this is a point in how to turn off your auto renewal. Your site will, with the upgraded version, will be available for 1 year, and it will automatically renew it to whoever credit card it was. If you don't want to, you can put a note in your calendar to cancel, or you can just turn off the auto renewal in the beginning. So let's go to the audit area. I'm going to go through a couple of the first groups and put a note there, and I'll put notes as well to you of whatever feedback I give to the first groups. This will be for everyone. So let's start. So I'm going to go to content, and I'll go to project groups. And let's start with the first one. I'll probably basically go through in the beginning. I don't want to take a lot of time, go through the beginning of the first groups, then we'll break out in breakout rooms, and I'll visit your other groups to give you more feedback, and we'll come back, get any of your questions, take attendance, and I'll stay after class. So let's go to the first group. I'm going to the first group, which are my A's plus Franco. And if I go to the first group, put a note there that they have then their final project proposal along with their fantasy football AI manager. On your website then, I'll go and I'll open it in a new window. Let me just open it in a new window. And look at
there's some of the stuff we have to publish it, like to get a draft link. Can we publish it at any time, like over and over again?
Yes, keep on publishing.
Perfect.
So you just keep on publishing. That's the beauty. Okay. So this is the beauty here. One of the things that I'll give feedback here, and you guys can take note of it. One is basically, is it readable, right? And basically you can see here, Red Zone Mentor AI. What I would suggest, and even here, is why think hard when we can do it for you. And welcome to Fantasy Football Co-Manager, Red Zone Mentor AI. I like the name, the Red Zone Mentor AI. We have a little logo here. I have a suggestion, is maybe you want to put the moniker, since you have some white space here, right in the beginning, put the moniker here. I personally, and this is my own perception, is I don't know about the welcome to. I think it's a little bit old, and it's if you want to, I saw a number of them. I think maybe some of the templates have that welcome to. It's not important, but I would have taken it off, but that's good here. Pick, and what I would tell here is why think hard when we can do it for you. Maybe in a way here, picks for who to play each week, inside for potential trades, matchup predictions, football, and I guess we have here what's going to come up. It has the things here of the games. If I go down, subscribe now. One of the points that you want to make sure, and let me just put it up here, is make sure all links work. And fill and have you subscribe to all requests. Have everybody in your group subscribe, make sure it works, right? This way you can even show that you can even show that maybe in your presentation that you have all your subscriptions work. Also your contact pages, contact us. Make sure that it's working. So make sure all my links are working, my contacts. And how do you check this? Have everyone in your group try it out. Okay, that's my one spot for them. Sign up, which is good. And then they have their lineups, I guess. AI starting lineup strategy. Our AI powered do you ever discuss this? What this AI powered co-manager is? What I would suggest you do is about our AI co-managers, put some text there, or put a video there, or put how you're using the AI, something like that. That it sounds good, and that's kind of like I find many companies are doing that for basic commercial businesses, but you really don't know if it's really true. What is really AI powered? So if you're saying AI powered, maybe have a little section talking about what is AI here, what is powered by AI. And then they have the trades. Now you have NFL news, about, let me just put this about, let's see what happens here. Check back soon, that's good. In this one, and this is different, I want to tell every group this. This is great. They have their kind of professional pictures. You decide on this one, and I like how they have what I like about this, and I suggest everyone also do that, is they have everybody basically their title in their organization, what they do, and has a background in. Do you have Andrew Cumble? Do you have a background in computer science? Is Andrew here, Cumble? Yes, no. Andrew David, does he have a computer science background?
I think, yeah.
Okay, well, check it out to make sure. And talent managers are kind of, I would even tell, in this case, I'd give even a bit about what you are. We're at the university majoring in finance. I want this to be real. So I don't want to make up stories, that is a background in computer science if he doesn't have a background in computer science. Deep passion, maybe in this case, which I think is good here. And here, Aiden, our award-winning, with expertise in pen, we create a unique plug, keeps and pace. That's good. I would add to this, like what you are, what your background, add, finance major or something like that. Other than that, I think that's good. Under more, this is again, see how you say potential sponsors, then put it here. Everybody see that? Colin, do you see that? When it says sponsors, everyone should say potential sponsors. These are not your sponsors. I don't want any misinformation on your site. It's a possibility when people say, hey, and even hiding that you're university students is fine. But everyone should have the idea of that it is potential sponsors. And then we need to add the other things that we talked about is ways in which maybe you can set up if we think about it, ways of more of the plans and pricing. Everybody knows all plans and pricings. I guess we're going to be doing here is there should be at least one that is free. Everybody, let me just put that in so everybody said. So subscribe to all. Everything should be potential. And in the potential sponsors, I would even put outside a little bit of the DraftKings and ESPN. It may be if you're gardening, I don't know, having university students be your subscribers, then I would think about who would want to sponsor and get the eyes of the university students.
Do you know why that pricing plan thing isn't? Do you know why that pricing plan page isn't showing up? If it's completely done on my end, but it's not.
I don't know unless you we can look at it, or unless publish it. I don't know, because for others they got it done. It was working. Because I've seen it for the others. I don't know. So maybe try to see if that page or something like that needs to be published. I don't know. But we have here the potential sponsors. And then make sure that you have at least some that are free plans. Many of you have done like the wealth management or something. Informational, of course, should be free. Okay.
So then for the potential sponsorships, should we just have like images of what they could potentially be?
Yeah, sure.
Like there's not much
You're
writing.
looking for.
Okay, because
what are your aspirations,
right?
For potential sponsor, and then you could put others, or you can even put one generic, those in some areas, or feel free. And there may be a section there would be good is to say, contact us in the contact page if you want to be a potential sponsor, okay. Or it could be of a way, or a guest speaker, and those guest speakers can also be sponsors. Make it real that you can actually give an idea of what you want from the sponsors, who are possible, rather than just listing what you want. What are you looking for the sponsor? What's in it for them? What's in it for you? Because if they're a potential sponsor, guess what? It's a two-way street, just like any other relationship. Yeah, right. We both want to be able to get something out of it and to see what it is. So I would even add to that, of sometimes
Professor,
sometimes not even generic, the specific sponsor, but what types of sponsors you're looking for too is a possibility. Yes, Franco.
So are you saying that we should state what value are the sponsors bringing to the company and what value are we going to provide to them?
Yeah, possibility, because if you want a potential sponsor, it'd be nice to see that. What are you? That our group is, it could be for one of the sites, it could be we're going to be a hub for university students, or university students that are interested in, fantasy football or in therapy or whatever. So right. I definitely, it would be good.
Will it be fine if we have
rather than somebody say, I'm a local company here and I'm even a restaurant and I wanted to give out, or I wanted to get to, sports, athletic, gear, armor or something, that I want to focus in on. So you may want to even just think about who is your audience and how you may even have like a couple little points. Who's our audience and how sponsors can benefit
from them.
Good idea, right? Rather than just throwing out, I want ESPN. Why should ESPN come to you? And probably in the beginning, ESPN wouldn't come to you until you had large numbers of subscribers, right? Then we're interested. So in the beginning, it may be looking for sponsors that are not an ESPN, but are smaller or that are more directed to university students. Think outside the box. I want this to be real. Yeah, that's my overall thing. So writing about I have SPN as a sponsor just makes the whole thing fake, right? You don't even have to get an AI to think, is this a deep fake, right? You know that it would be impossible. But then you could say later on, these are aspirational later on, maybe first tier, second tier. You know how sometimes they have sponsors, they'll have like platinum, gold sponsors, in any event. So they'll have the smaller companies, providing it. But otherwise, it's great. Don't you think so, guys? First of all, they got it done. First page, they got a little logo with the footballs, red eye. I would basically, another thing I would add here, since you have that mentor AI, is describe it, even through video, through description. You guys think about it, rather than just filling in the template, the next stage and filling in all the play is get that next level of depth is, what does that mean? Or in our mind, what are we going to be organizing our mentor AI? How is that going to work? How is that different from anyone else?
Okay, so
and the way I would do it is maybe talk about it, show a little video, show a little diagram, have another thing about our mentor AI, that it's in progress, that we have it, we're developing it as we speak, and then maybe later on it would be, we'd look for those folks too, that later on we could have, when I was talking about your final presentation, is who would, to make this viable, what would be the next steps? The next steps maybe is to get some qualified programmers. You have the vision of what's the AI and they could actually implement it. Or you could work with other companies and they could be your back end, like a personal AI or something like that. Or
can I ask you a question?
Sure.
So in our lineups and trade sections, so like the lineup trades in NFL, those are like the 3 services we offer. So under those 2 sections, would that be a good spot to like talk about what it actually is? Like those are the
or even that, or even a separate one saying what is, the mentor AI, either there or at one point. You decide where you want it, but that should be your crux, because where are you different from anyone else? And even in that case, it's almost like a prototype you're doing. This is where we're going. That we couldn't incorporate that for the entire semester, but we already have an idea what is AI. We've looked at a number of products, and you could even do some kind of video, something there that shows, hey, what is this Red Zone Mentor AI? Or are they just giving us BS here about, they put the word AI in there like everyone else. Show that you're for real. Even though it's not being implemented, it's in progress. And this is our vision. Again, I would call it vision. That's key here. And then you can, once we get all the pieces, Andrew, David, once I get all the pieces, then you can think about how do we want to state that in a succinct way, and then maybe even you could do another clip that's closest to this, doing something. You can even give some URL and give these links about, if you want to learn about AI, you can go here, or this is how we envision it. You can put some links there where other people, learn more about it. And then you can even say that for your interest of getting the next stages, could be you would want other people, right? Other groups of people. If you're interested in joining our team, let us know. So it's not even contact us, it maybe contact us for sponsors, contact us to be part of our team, contact us as subscribers. I'm almost going to have 3 points of view there. What I want from all of your groups is that somebody can come when you pass this on, because you'll have this URL for this semester and next semester. You can pass it on, and maybe somebody really is interested, and you'll have a domain name, called the, Red Zone Mentor AI or something. Sure, nobody had, maybe somebody wants to even just buy your domain name and your website, as a whole package deal, and then you'll work with them. It's a possibility. There's websites all around that just sell domain names and websites. Okay. All right, so moving on. So I'm going to close out this one. So that was great. So another one, and when I'm talking about it, when I go to group 2, it'll be additional to what I've told all the other ones. So when I go to group 2, you can see they're in this stress management. And notice here, what the beauty is later on for the second time when you upgrade, it won't cover Wix site, right? So in this case, if I open up in a new window, we have the hub. So right here, it's the same thing here, your stress-free zone. They also have the welcome. Maybe I would suggest maybe put another moniker here on who are you targeting, something like that of the moniker. The hub is good, but your stress-free zone for what? Maybe something here where it captures my vision. I don't know if I want the welcome to. You decide on it. I think it's a waste, 2 wasted words in a big place here. I almost think of this as real estate. And if you can think about kind of in marketing terms, how do you get everybody going? It's a good start. Okay, what is the hub? They're talking about this. I don't know if we want, how do we distress? Started with the belief, strength of supportive interests, discover your avenues. So this is good. So here I have Zoom webinars, share your story, AI therapy, passionate your experience. This is nice resources. So maybe something where you're actually doing what you're unique. I don't know if it's AI therapy combined with sharing your story. Maybe put it up here. That's what I would think. Of what you need, rather than stress-free zone, maybe here, put it on the right here on the hub, maybe on here using AI and people working together, cooperation or something like that. Resources, right? The importance of human learning to connect. That's good. Need immediate help. Okay, so they have the national, I guess this is a real national suicide. This is NAMI, right? Text home. Crisis line, start your journey. And then AI chat therapy, therapy during peer groups, progress monitoring, anonymous forum. These are great support services, upcoming events. So one with these, this is what I would do. Here I would put actual, maybe go into AI chat therapy, maybe even put some videos of how you chat with one and how you're chatting with some of the chat AI therapists. Peer support groups, maybe progress anonymous forum. This forum allows anonymous seek support from other members to the hub community. Maybe also an anonymous forum. But in this part, especially here, which is unique here in the AI chatbot therapy, I would take a couple of the AI chat therapies, maybe put links to them, and also have little video clips of you using it. Upcoming events. These upcoming events then would be great. November 27th, and basically linking those together. Here is call in a collaboration, maybe have something with Zoom, and then you could have a little short demo of what you've done before. That's good. About us, plans and pricing. So I think this is what you were talking about, Andrew, right? So this is great. I do the zero bronze membership, which is good. Special deal, make sure, upload now. Take care of the, start your journey towards it. And when it says upload now, what happens? Does anything happen? So all these that you're doing, like I said before, about us, let's see the about us. Founded Generation Z, great, our inspiration, meet the team. Great pictures, and these are great. These really have good pictures, I think, because they're kind of like a combination. Since it's mental therapy, it's a little more loose, right? With Spencer and Isabella having that in the background, I think it is great. Now, in terms of this, major accounting, Spencer currently director, this is fabulous. And then they even have their LinkedIn. This is outstanding. Everybody see that? They have their names, great pictures matching their project, their LinkedIn, and actually saying what it is and what they're doing for the company. Again, we mentioned it before, sponsors, again, we know that it would be potential. And this is what I would do as well for each of your ones. When you're talking about sponsors, I would also think about people that also would want to be part of our team. So if your therapist, for instance, and this would be for anyways, but for instance, be part of our team. For instance, if you were looking for AI, you could ask for computer therapy. Here you could ask for therapists, and you can say therapists. And then in this case, you could ask them to be guest speakers. All of you could put in guest speakers. We're looking for guest speakers. Everybody see that? All of you could do guest speakers. And all of you in this case can be the potential sponsors, is ask them basically, what are you looking for? You know, the basically of what you can give them. So not only my potential sponsor, what we can give them, our therapists, we can be looking out if the therapists want to be guest speakers, and then they could then possibly be in your directory. And those in the directory could be, you could say, you could have different levels of sponsorship. Those in the higher levels could give short, seminars, webinars, could even post issues that they think are important, conversations. So this is about this one. What I love about it is their team is excellent. Now what they need to do is add, of course, their social media and contact. Under contact, you're saying contact us, I would even break it down to contact, and all of you doing in terms of contacts. Whatever I say to them is for everybody. Under contacts, this should be for users and what I call sponsors. So maybe even distinguish between the two. Contact us if you think of us, of what topics you'd like to cover. Contact us for we're looking for therapists. Contact us, we're looking for different types of sponsors. We want guest appearances, whatever. But I would expand on the contacts page. even though they have it really set nicely, contact us, right, where you have the X and Instagram and TikTok, but and then fill these out with something useful with the TikToks and Instagram. Fill it out with you guys doing like the types of therapy or getting in touch with those of what you want to do. Even on contact us, you can even make that part of your contacts through your social media. But very good. Group 2, any comments? Spencer, any comments?
No.
Okay. So you see, just getting in. And then if I go to group 3, everybody can get a feel for everybody else's too. U-Wealth Management Group. I like the U-Wealth. Be interesting if you could get that as a URL, right? Your partner navigating significant wealth. Here I would say is, how am I different than others? So if I look for this, I'm not clear of. This is great with the little family and stuff and our email and join our team they have. The only problem when join our team, it's not linkable or anything. Join our team for what? And then if I look at our team, this is really nice too. They're more professional in wealth management. So they have here everybody here in their one. Here I would chop off a little bit. We have a half an eye and some blonde hair here and a little jacket. So I would just maybe crop this. And I don't know, Pavel, if you cropped your head a little bit, maybe centered. But other than that, it's great because it says what they do, oversees it, and then they have their LinkedIn here. So it's here, the events, professional, see all of this, buy tickets. These would be, you can get it. I would put that these are free. All of these right here. And when I go to the buy tickets, I see they're costing. And are any of these, another thing here, what's not clear here, and it's good for you, for every group, is where are you unique? I would be doing the idea that you are students, and what's unique here is maybe doing U-Wealth management for younger professionals or for people just starting to get out. I don't know how you're different here.
I have a question.
Yeah.
So, because I was the events part for our group.
Okay.
And when we were doing events, they make you have tickets, but I set the tickets to free.
Oh,
Like,
they
then
are
when
free. So I would put
like,
here too. In when you're, Pavel, then when you're putting it right here. So if I say buy tickets, right, and I go to buy ticket, see it says price $10.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah.
That's why I didn't think it. So you have to go through them. But so you can make it free, Pavel. You can make it free, but you have to check it, right? And I would put, even when it says buy tickets, I would just say, make sure you sign up. It's free in the beginning. Because as soon as I say buy tickets, I don't want to buy tickets for an informational. I don't even know you guys, right? All these things should be free. Even if I were Fidelity, I don't want to pay Fidelity, right? Everybody knows Fidelity. I don't want to pay Fidelity. You with me?
Yeah.
So that's great. So, but get it more now. I understand everybody just wanted to, how do you even work with Wix and how do you even get it published? But once you get it published, then I'd step back and say to you, why are you unique? There's so many wealth managers out there. How are you unique? And phrase it in the way that maybe we're going to be unique because we're going to be trying out AI products And maybe will be a review for just AI products. And we'll work with wealth managers to teach wealth managers, Pavel, kind of like be their consultants or be their work with them. Regular wealth managers will work with you to review AI products. That you could do, right, Pavel?
Yeah, yeah.
I think that'll be better because what are you unique? And, you know, somebody said, if I have my money, I say, you know, 5 guys, I like them, you know, but I'm not going to put my money with them. But if they can, if I'm a wealth manager, or even if I'm doing my own wealth management, hey, I don't know anything about AI. We can guide you and give you, rather than a mixer, we can guide you with AI techniques. We think everybody knows that's the future. And then review some of the fintech products out there. Find some things that are using AI with wealth management, or what's the state of the art. Have a section there describing it. And maybe who you want for sponsors is potential sponsors will help wealth managers with AI products, and we'll review together. And they can help us too because they know what their clients want. Questions? Pavel, do you have a question?
No, I'm good. Thank you.
But you see that, Pavel?
Yeah.
And this is what I want to emphasize to every group. You should capitalize on being university students rather than hiding it. You're unique here, because otherwise, why would people want to go to you? Hey, you are university. Hey, you've grown up with the digital world, so it's easier for you to do AI. And we're doing our research, so we'll be doing research in AI. Just the same thing with my therapy group. I would emphasize the AI part because they already have directory of therapists. You can get that talk therapy by the dozens now. But what's unique here is we'll evaluate the therapies and see when is it appropriate or which ones are the best for what type of issues. And then once we get all the check marks part, then we go to the depth. And the depth is, how are you unique, and show how you're unique by even giving examples. What does it mean that we're throwing out that AI? And so I think it's important for me to go through everybody to look at the groups, because you see, whatever I'm telling any of these groups, right, it's the same for everybody. So if I look at this one, accelerate your data with AI, unlock the potential with Excel Copilot. Okay, that's not bad. Maybe something in here too. Taking your business to the next level.
We have some like unfilled stuff. We haven't put in everything.
Yeah, okay, fine. All this other stuff isn't filled. And then it's the same thing here, of course. Your team needs to be filled. This needs to be worked on, right? And scholarships and so forth. I kind of bring it up rather than a lot of reading, maybe like little videos, clips. I'd also do your social media. Have your social media, not just put in fun, just pictures. Have it put like different parts of your social media. Talk about those different AI products. Show examples. Yeah, I looked at it. This needs work. But I think we got the idea here. Yeah, the team needs to be worked on. So I looked on this one. Every time I get some ideas when I look at other people's works, and that's why it's good that you already have it on paper, right? When you already have it on paper, you already know what to do. And I looked at this one. Now this one, let me just see about. Right, our story here is good. Marketing major, again, I would put a little bit of what you do for the company. You know what I mean? Business, which is good, right? But I don't understand, what is this BizBud here and amazing women behind it and life coach? So I would put maybe, why do I have BizBuzz here? Are my women here? Right? Lena, are you here? I think I saw you, no? What is this BizBuzz here?
I actually don't know.
Okay.
Template.
Okay, so the idea is, right, I would put it right here, life coaching here, rather than having reading, welcome to, I would take out that welcome to, empower her, you kind of here, life coach, you know, AI life coach. This is great, but put it kind of short and sweet up here, that when I go here, I know already here. Testimonials, I would, these are fake, right? I would imagine. So I wouldn't go into testimonials here, you know, but rather sponsorship, and go into basically, this is life coaching programs is go into depth, right? It's a great idea. The idea is great now. Where's the meat, as we say, you know, in upcoming events. I guess your template came up with it. Maybe the template was already here, users, AI mindfulness, or a workshop on virtual events, and actually try to get it done, right, in RSVP, and maybe even give little, maybe video clips or something like that, of what is that going to be like. You know, testimonials, anybody that's using testimonials. Same idea. We don't have any testimonials here, so let's not make them up. So I'd get out testimonials, maybe put something else, sample videos or something like that. And our sponsors, I've said it already. Okay, because I was kept on saying BizBuzz, where's the connection? So you guys, I know it was kind of like just getting everything out there, right? But put that, rather than those folks, put it in the first level so I don't have to go back up, right? Go down. Okay. So here, Market Planet, I think I've seen this before. Right, with James, Nicole, Ryan, Ashton, and Madeline. Lead developer. I would do a little bit more description like the other ones, look at the other ones and what you do. But right here on the home has to come, where our team 5X working time to bring you the best AI marketing plan. Again, we're AI technology. When I go here, I have no clue. So right here, ideas, I see something like this, but I have no clue. So I would do the exact same thing as what? Focus in on, I'm doing AI for marketing. And then what I would do, just like the other ones, what can you do different than that? We can help marketeers or market people that are interested in marketing review AI programs. There's a lot of programs out there. They're one of the first in marketing that you can do reviews. That's what I would do. And I'm not going to go through the sponsors. Everybody knows about the sponsors. So that's group 6. So fix that already, that I don't have to go down a row, and they need to do a group 7. Redefine rooms. Again, the same thing is put it out in the front. But if I go into new windows, redefine rooms, I put it up here. What you do, transfer your home with redefine rooms. What do you guys do? Your interior designers, right? And then I would put, if that's a number, if that's, doesn't look like your numbers, actually put, is that, did you get that as a domain name when you upgrade? If you can get that as a domain name, then you can use it as that info and your phone numbers that you can do. And if I go to about, I would, it's a lot of words here. Maybe I would cut down. I don't know what you're doing. What are you unique about anyone else? And the team. Okay, so this is good. So we got the team looks like it's good. So here I would work, and maybe if you want me to work with you on another type, it's here opportunities, get involved, the scholarships and so forth. We have to make it more refined. What are you doing different than any design team? Okay, and then project, might as well just finish it up here since we're almost close to time. What do we do? 6, 7, I looked at, and 8. And 8, I don't even see a URL. Okay. So this group, stay with me and we'll see what the issue is. Okay, so let me stop sharing. And we'll end. Okay. So questions for where we go from here. Nicolette? So what did you gain from this? What does your group need to do?
So we need to kind of refine our examples, add some videos, and just make sure that like that's set up. I think our About Us page is good, and I think that like the subscriptions are good, and then a little bit on like the homepage, just like sort that
and start already with upgrade. You all can, except for the last group, you can upgrade to the I'd start even today, upgrade to the new version, to the upgraded version. Business, you want the business one, so you can get videos and you can get a lot of storage, and start getting in depth of how you are unique. I think that's what's missing with all the groups, is once we got generic, then I say, hey, what do I need to go for you? Wealth manager, I'll go to a wealth manager that, has 20 years experience. But why I'm going to you is maybe we're not going to be even wealth managers. We may help wealth managers and others on the new AI techniques. And the same thing with therapy. Oh, we're not going to just be maybe we'll even cut that down. Later on, we may also have a therapy directory. But what's unique about us is we're exploring all the time new AI therapy platforms. And then you can even ask if you are a vendor of any of these AI platforms, let us know and we'll review. We'll be your reviewer. You can come and give a webinar about your platform. You see, you're almost like a resource of interested, excited young people that are interested in getting better through therapy, using basically saying, hey, I never knew that. Hey, you can be a resource. Plus, you can be a resource that we don't have all the answers. We're not AI scientists necessarily. We'll invite some of those AI scientists to us to explain to us. And they could be possibly sponsors or be giving a hub for education, whatever you're doing. The one that I'm not convinced is where you're unique in designing rooms. Maybe in designing rooms is also looking at AI software that helps you design rooms. They've always had those software where you can say, hey, I have, even in IKEA or something, how's this going to look in my room, these furniture? There's software available there. Maybe that would be a good one where we'll do software reviews for, layout of furniture types of things. Okay, what else? Catherine, any comments? Okay, so I think we're at a start. The one thing I like is we're there now. We got to jump in. The pool is done. Everybody's gotten their way to do it. And now we got to figure it out. So on Wednesday, I'll go over also our chapters if you've done upgrades and keep on upgrading it. Right, Andrew? You just can keep on just publishing again. Once you get the new versions, you just keep on publishing it again till it gets smooth. And then I would already start setting that out with all of your social media. Some of you can even do, you remember how we did in the beginning of the semester, a YouTube channel? You can even create then, in that you can create videos with the YouTube channel and even discussing what you want to do. It's a possibility too. This is what our company wants to do. Here we are. You could even do it as a group, as individuals. Then you could even do, you know, more entertaining versions or samples via any of the other social media and get it filled. And then you can even get a following, see what people, and this is real, see what other people want. Hey, we're doing this AI for therapy for young people. What are some of the issues? What therapy, AI therapies have you used? You know, let us know. Subscribe. And you can keep on filtering it. You guys know you have to baby it like anything else. You have to nurture it. Okay. All right. And then Spencer and Dylan we're gonna do it by what date are we gonna? You're gonna pass something to me on the
Hopefully Wednesday.
personally on Wednesday. Perfect. So we can discuss it. All right. So especially that last group needs to stay with me. Others of you that you want my feedback, happy to do it. So let's do right now. Let me share my screen and let's do attendance. We'll end a little bit so I can spend some time with the group. So in this case, I need Wei, Kate, Naz, and Rachel. We'll see if they're there. I don't see anything here. Okay, so let me get out of this, go to my attendance. I think it was useful today. And then you can be proud of it. You say, hey, what am I unique, rather than just filling in. I start checking. 9336. Okay, so sign in. Stay with me if you have questions. Otherwise, I'll see you Wednesday. What?
On your what to do next week, you have two words that are bookings and Zoom integration.
Right.
What does that mean?
Basically, when you do a booking, you'll see it there. I have it. Is you basically, when you make a booking, you can say, hey, I'm going to be doing Zoom.
So it's creating a page.
It's creating basically creating when I'm going to be doing any webinar, any event. It's I'm integrating Zoom with Wix, and you'll say I'm going to do it for December 4th. We'll have a session.
Thing, or are we just saying like this is?
No, you can do it. I have a look under.
There's a technical thing in the website.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Wix. You can even look at it. Wix Zoom integration. Wix booking. Create. You see that, Andrew? Under the help center. That's the beauty, is creating an online service via Zoom.
Gotcha.
So basically, on the book now, career coaching. So you can actually then basically you can accept payments and so forth, but in this case, make it free. All right. Wants to bother with friend, and then you basically connected it. And that's another thing that you've done for real, right? and making it a date in the future that you'll have a Zoom. The only difference here, Andrew, is you cannot use the University of Miami account of Zoom because you're not the administrator. So you have to go to Zoom and get a free version of Zoom based on your own personal Zoom.
Okay.
Because Wix wants what? That you'll change, that you have authority. And you don't have authority on our account. We're all limited.
Okay. Thank you.
Excellent. Keep up the good work. Okay. All right. So I see Naz, I see Kate, and I see Rachel. Let me stop recording, okay? My dears, let me just stop sharing. And we don't need to record this, okay?